Hello and thank you. First of all, I would like to thank you for the invitation, especially to Mr. Gromyko, the director of the Institute of Europe of the Russian Academy of Sciences. I'm an Euro deputy in European Parliament. I'm former senator of Romania and the president of the only opposition party in Romania, SOS Romania party. The only party that had the courage to request Romania's entry into Brics. I also requested in the European Parliament plenary in Strasbourg 2 weeks ago that the EU move towards collaboration with the Brics states and leave sanctions and fueling wars behind. I would like to convey to you the message of the Romanian people, which is contrary to the leadership in Bucharest and Brussels. We want peace. We do not want to fight against Russia. We do not want sanctions against Russia. We want cooperation with Russia and the other BRICS states. We want recovery of our country's sovereignty and independence, the exit from the dictatorship and European madness, and entry into BRICS. The SOS Romania party, of which I am president, is the most eloquent expression of Romanian sovereignty, remaining anchored in the sovereignist current alongside the Russian Federation, China, and the group of countries that are a part of the BRICS. And because I was talking about madness, I want to quote from Cicero: "The closer the impious collapse comes, the crazier its laws becomes." And now I can talk because I'm a lawyer and I have 30 years in this profession. I can tell you in Romania, and especially in Romania, but all around European Union, we do not have rights and liberties. This is not a democracy in action. This is a dictatorship in action. In fact, we have no right to have our own opinions. We are not allowed to have free speech. I'm exactly sanctioned, I think, more than Russia, in Romania and in European Parliament too. Last year, in the first plenary of European Parliament of the new 10th legislative of European Union, I raised the icon of Jesus Christ in European Parliament, and I yelled to them, "In God we trust." Why? Because when I entered in European Parliament, they told me you are not allowed to talk about God. Why? Because you will bother the others' colleagues. Wow. I'm a Christian, I'm an Orthodox. For me, God is my master, is my leader. No other can be my master. I'm not a slave of European Union, but they took us all our resources. We have certain military bases, NATO and USA in Romania. As a senator in 2022, I sent a letter to USA and I asked them to respect the principle of reciprocity. Is an international principle. If you have military bases in Romania, 13, so Romania has to have certain military bases in USA. So the answer was, you are not allowed to do this. Why? I am a free woman. I am a free citizen of this world. So I'm a lawyer, so you have to respect and obey the law. In Romania, I think everybody knows what happened last year with the presidential elections. But you don't know that on 5th October 2024, if we are speaking about rights and liberties, they accuse Russia and states of BRICS, they have dictatorship. No, you have liberty more than in European Union. So dictatorship is in European Union. But on 5th October, because I could become the first president of Romania from the first tour, I had 67.5%. And because I was a woman, and it's a misogynic society in Romania and including in European Union, they banned me with a constitutional court, because you cannot appeal a decision of constitutional court. They accused me that I went to the embassy of Russia to the reception as a senator They accuse me I don't like EU and I don't like NATO. NATO is not a defense organization. They do not defend anyone. They attack everybody because they want slaves. This is the reality. So, because I have the courage to tell the truth, because I have the courage to be here, so I have to be punished because I'm not as they want. Now, in European Union, yes, in European Union, we are sent to jail if we have another kind of opinions. Now in the European Union, because in my case, they have to waive my immunity. No, the prosecutor doesn't want to wait for waiving immunity. They sent us to hospital of mental disease. If you love the truth, if you speak the truth, and if you want relations with Russia, with China, with India, with Iran, with Brazil, with everybody, which has a very clear mind and they want sovereignty and independence, you are a nuts and you have to stay behind the bars of an institution of mental disease. No. In fact, in Europe, the nuts are leading the destiny of 500,000 people, million people. So we need help. Yeah, we are in the position to ask help from everybody. And if you want a solution, don't do the same diplomacy because they are not human beings. They do not love diplomatic negotiations. They are beasts. They are nuts. They are dictatorship. They are Nazi. So you can't oppose to their behavior a nice behavior, respectful. It's like in prison. If you talk with a murderer, he won't respect you. He will kill you. So it's the same manner. They have propaganda. We do the same propaganda, but for sovereignty and independence. They attack us. Okay, we attack them with rights and liberties. We need newspapers with free journalists. We need television with free press. We need a lot of people to talk about Brics, about Russia, traditions, history, and our good relationship, about peace. So, if we want to be like them, we have to copy the system of Soros. What did they do with that NGOs? We do exactly the same, but in name of the God, not of the Satan, because they are Satans. So Romania wants to be in Brics because citizens are the master of Romania, citizens of Europe are the master of Europe. So we don't need the leaders of the Satan, we need the leaders of God. In God we trust. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Госпожа